Yes, people, big up on yourself. Bright and early in the rising. You see it? So, over there we do. See if I can share the live. See if I can tap the screen so we can get into the algorithm. Make your friends and family know so we're out here. You see it? Make some other people know you're out here. You're gonna spend about 30 minutes or 1 hour. And we're gonna get the job done still, regardless. You see it? Yeah. So as I say, who there we do check in. Let's see if I can tap the screen for you there. Somebody tap a screen for me now, so we can share the live out to the people who make them know so we're out here. And no, I'm not seeing none of my regulars them yet. Because some people feel like say I'm begging things. One Tata, big up yourself, much respect. K, big up yourself. Vinet, big up yourself. You see it? Still I give about 2 more minutes say some other people check in. Because the knowledge is not just for one somebody, you know, for all of we. All of we. A lot of we out here can read, a lot of we out here need help. A lot of we out here really need the help. But some are we scared. Some are we afraid. Because sometimes you have some people out here where, because you don't know it like them look down upon you or them talk some things where dampen your feelings and just dampen your spirit overall. So we want to help those who want to help themselves. We want to help those who want to take action. We want to help those who want the help, can't afford it because we're out here free. You know, early morning, 8 o'clock. Which part else you go see that? Sometimes we're out here at 11, 12 o'clock in the night. Because why? Some people just come from work. That's all the time when them have 11 o'clock in the night. Which part else you can go get that reading class in the night? That's alone that keep on. But who drink them tea from morning, big up themself. Who not drink them tea yet, big up themself. We're gonna do a little something right or so. Probably about 1:30, 45 to 1 hour minutes. It all depends. But yeah, I need some interaction in the chat because I know how to talk to myself. Who know me how to talk to Carlton, big up yourself. I know how to talk to myself. Who know me how to talk to. So, My question is this. Does anybody know what type of syllable those are? What type of words we are dealing with? Especially the one with the inner the red. The one inner the red. When you see words like them there, when you see words of those letters, especially at the end, how you deal with them? How we sort them out? How we break them up? Because these are some 2-syllable words, you know. These are some big words. When I say big word, I mean say big word. Not just 1 syllable, 2. So, I know easy something we have to deal with. But there's an easy way to break it up. There's a formula. Karen, I don't know that meaning, no. But big up yourself. So, I say you have a formula for break up this big word right there. So you see, all of them are big word. No matter how small you see them. No, you know, Karen, we have a formula. I'm going to show you a formula this morning before you leave. If you have to go to work. If you have to just go get some groceries. If you have to go to the market. June Cole. Big up yourself. Been a minute. But as I say, it never planned, but I'm out here. Because of some of my mind work. But there's a formula for break up those words. Does anybody know the formula? Somebody who always there with we will learn. Somebody who even know. Whenever you come here but already know. Does anybody know the formula to break up these words? These words. Teresa. Big up yourself, you know. Maybe you have the answer for me, you know. Do you? Or somebody tell me, oh, the formula go for break up them words. Those words are what we call consonant plus LE syllables. Right? Consonant plus LE syllables. And the answer in our name. Because if you know what a consonant is, and if you know what LE is, and if you know what a syllable is, that means you can just listen to what me I say and you will get the answer. Because the answer in our name. And I'm nothing for trick you. As something where you set for your guide, for guide you, for you can go back, go look upon, for you can go back, go do. So, again, the consonant we are dealing with, a consonant plus LE. Consonant plus LE syllables. There is a formula for it. I'm still wait for somebody to type it in the chat. The formula of how to break up these words so that everybody can benefit from it. Who know the formula? Anybody know the formula? Come people, talk to me. Somebody. If I have one person this morning. If I have one person this morning who know the formula for break up these words. These are some big words. These are some 2-syllable words. But we want the formula how to do it so that we can do it properly, so that we can do it correctly every single time. And if you notice, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 7? Yeah, we have 7 words on the board. And the one formula I go work for the 7th word. And when it work for the 7th word, we are gonna have some more words where it still go work for same way. So I'm still wait for somebody because it look like nobody not brave enough. It not look like nobody brave enough this morning, but I'm still wait. Because my patient them way there. No rush. I still wait for somebody tell me what is the formula for break up them word there. Somebody who know. Or if you even just want to try, I accept. somebody who tries. Once you try, you get 100 same way. Because another answer you get the mark for or the effort. So if you make the effort, you still get 100. Because the effort is the action. You probably just need to go back and make some correction. But for those who don't like trying, go get none at all. That's the point. Come people, man. When I eat no breakfast in the morning, somebody talk to me, man. Somebody talk to me. Because I'm going to start calling out on people, you know. Tata, where you stay? Finet, where you stay? Carlton, talk to me, man. I want June, Cole, Jody, Chosen, Chris, somebody, Sexy. Somebody talk to me. I want to know the formula for break up this thing right so. So that everybody can get it and benefit from it. Somebody tell me. But come and teach it already. If you're never there, no problem. But I want somebody come and tell me what is the formula for break up them word they want to see. So that you know can break up the whole of them word in a them group there. Every single time. And that's something I'm going to work today alone, you know. You see all next week, next year, next month? Yeah, man. Yes, man. Somebody talk to me. I want somebody make me know the formula. And for the people who just come in, great. For say, I not even want Buenos dias. Buenos dias to the people who just coming in. Yeah, man. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo están? ¿Están bien? Yes, man. Matic, big up. I still wait for the formula from somebody in the chat, in the comment. Kelly Sparta, big up. What go on? I still wait. Karma. Monster. I still wait, people. I still wait. Mommy. Miss Fabulous. Breezy. Somebody talk to me, man. These are 2 syllable words. And there's a formula to break it up. So we break them up into smaller syllables. Tanisha, how are you? I wait for break them up in a smaller syllables. But there's a formula there that I need to use to apply the formula so that when I apply the formula to the word, I can break the word apart in 2 so that I make it easier for me and I make it easier for you. So, come somebody, talk to me. What is the formula for break up these words? These are some consonant plus LE words. And again, if you listen, you would hear say the answer in the name. See? The answer is in the name. So, may I ask again, you know, what is... Well, Jessica, it would break up in syllables. But there's a formula before that get it to break up into the syllables. So I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me what that formula is. How do I go about that to break it up into the syllables? Because when I break it up into the syllables, that would make it easier for you. That would also make it easier for me. And that would make it easier for anybody. So, somebody, everybody, anybody, just tell me what the formula is to break up these words. These are some 2 syllable words, right? All of them are 2 syllable. 2 syllable words are naturally harder words to deal with because it's more than 1 syllable. So you have to find and break within the word to know how to break it. To know, say, alright, then 1 syllable on one side, 1 syllable on the other side. And then now you can approach it easy. When you approach it easy, then now you know, say, alright, then whenever you see any word looking like this, because it is not just for these 7 words, it's a formula that works for all of these words. The only one that could be different is the one that have an exception to it. That's all. So come Jessica, I like that, but try again. And for those who don't try yet, must still wait for one to try. Kishana, big up yourself. Again, me never plan for you out here, you know, because if me the plan for you out here, the people would know some out here, but I never plan. Me just pop up on them, surprise them. But out here, yes, sexy Sasha, good. We need the formula. I'm still away upon somebody to tell me how to break these words apart. I'm still away upon somebody to tell me the formula, how I go about it. Right? You want to tell me, Krishana? The morning good for you, you drink your tea, jump up out of your bed, you get breakfast in bed with the orange juice and your fruits and them thing there. The morning nice for you. So, come and tell us so that everybody can benefit. What is the formula for that? What formula must I apply? What should I do? How can I do it? So that it can break up these words and make these words break up easily. For the people in the background when I participate, I'm gonna tap the live so that more people can come and well, alright, Matic. Since as you want me to add another word, fine. Me I go add another word, right? Because probably that you want me to do. But I know not really that you want me to do. More you now tell me, Matic, right? More you now tell me what the formula is to break up these words. That's what me want. You see? That is what I want, Matic. How do I then go about breaking up these words now? Right? We are dealing with some consonant plus LE thing over here. You see? Consonant plus LE. How do I go about breaking up these words now? What do I do? Right? As soon as I tell some people to tap the live, you know, them jump off of the live, like, them feel like they're begging things, like, people are gonna beg them. People don't understand, say, people come out here free, you know, nobody no pay them, you know. So when they see me come out here, nobody no pay me for come out here, you know. So if me come out here, ask one or two somebody to tap the live, you know. And I beg nobody nothing, you know. Because me out here I support them too, you know, so you can't support me back, that's what I say. But anyways, never mind those who gone. Because I'm not really respond to those who gone. Those who gone is those who don't want the knowledge. Or for get the help. So that not really matter to me. Me dey here for who want the help. If I even want somebody, I them want help. I don't want help nobody when I want help themselves. Because no matter what I tell you still have to go home, go practice, go help yourself. But people, I am still waiting for the formula. I want somebody tell me the formula to break up these words. Tanisha, how you stay? Yes, Kimika. When you do break them up, it will fall into syllables. Right? It will fall into syllables. Yeah, but it's not the syllables that break them up, you know. It is when you break them up that they fall into the syllables. It is when you apply the formula, then it now lead you to separate them into syllables. So what is the formula that help me to separate them into the syllables so that it can be easier dealt with in the syllables? Because this just look like one big thing. This just look like one big thing. But when you break it up now, it becomes easier to deal with. Wonderful, Jendai. Count back the last 3 letters. Wonderful. Divide before the second letter C. So, at least something so, but me like what you say. And me appreciate the fact what you say. Because that is exactly where we are going to start. So, even if you never have it full 100, you're going to learn it full 100 this morning. So, it is as easy as that what Jendai says. To break up these words apart, right? What we're going to do is we're going to count back 3. When we say count back, we mean say we are counting at the reverse direction. Right? it means we account from the ending of the word. And for those who know words, over here is the starting, over here is the ending. So what we're going to do now is we're going to count back 3. So we're going to say 1, right? 2, right? 3. So right after we get to 3, what we're going to do is we're going to separate it after we get to 3. Now, the question is this letter a vowel or is this letter a consonant? Is this letter a vowel or is this letter a consonant? Somebody type it in the chat for me. The letter that is at 3, is it a vowel or is it a consonant? Christian, I hope you saw that, you know. I hope you saw that. So you understand what I was asking initially. Wonderful, Patrice. It is a consonant. Now, you have a type of consonant. You have a type of syllable, rather. It's a syllable group. So, you see all of those, you see all of these parts that you count back to 3, they all create a group, right? I am sure that probably you have seen somebody else on TikTok maybe practicing them, right? Now you know if you break them up for yourself. This is a consonant, right? And then this in red is what? LE. Go look down here, so. You see the one in green? I already do it before, you know. If you never realize, you know. This was the clue, you know. You see it? 1, 2, 3. It fall upon the green one, right? The green one is a consonant. The same thing down here, so. The green one is a consonant. The green one is a consonant. The green one is a consonant. So you see the green and the red put together. You get BLE. You get TLE. I don't have none with G, but sometimes you get GLE. You get FLE. You get PLE, you get CLE. Now, those ones that in the green and the red, them come together and form one syllable. One syllable. They come together and form one syllable. So you see, even though this not in a green, I never did put it in there at the start, right? But you see, this right here so is a consonant. You see this right here, so in the red, them refer it to as LE. So you have now what we call consonant plus LE. Because if you have this, right, CLE right there, so this is now what they call the syllable. This is how the syllable come in. The CLE is what comes bind together to give you the syllable. It's not just the LE that is the syllable. It's not just the C that is the syllable. It's the CLE that gives you the syllable. Now, a syllable must have what we call a vowel or a vowel sound. So if I was to remove this, that is not a syllable anymore. That is not a syllable anymore. Nisha, Grand Rise. A syllable must contain what we call a vowel or a vowel sound. And if you don't know what a vowel is A, E, I, O, U. Or vowel sound, sometimes Y. So this make the syllable. This make the syllable. Yes, man, me I give them an early class because me I got a class after me left this class. Funny. This is a syllable. This is a syllable. That is a syllable. That is a syllable. Now, for all of the people who actually really smart, are actually really curious, are actually really progressive, you know what they're going to do? Them can find all of them consonant plus LE syllable there and practice them one by one. Them can go ahead and isolate all of these syllables. We're in the green and the red. and practice them there alone. See? But never mind that. We are going to start from the top and we are going to break up these words. Right? Listen, them lazy over here. Them no want to do no tapping. They rather jump off ice screen. But then I know somebody have who want this. Now people, we have this word over here, sir, right? And when time we break it up, would I break it up? I just write it in a green. Right there. Thank God for my audience who send me nice marker so I can have it for right phone. That you know for happy about and glad about. Cause someone wanna just no one better in a life, you know. Now, that is the word. Give me a thanks to that. That is the word, right? That is the word. Now, when we separate it, we are going to separate it. And when we do a formula, we count back 3. 1, 2, 3. We split it behind the 3. We now count 3 and then we cut it in the 3. So we now cut it in this letter right so, or we now cut it in front. We have cut it behind right so. So that way you know, so when you count 3, you go the next after the letter where you get on 3. You cut it right in front of that, right so. You know what I cut it between the LE because that defeat the purpose of what you do. And the only way you do this is if the word end with what? The one in the red. The only way you do it is if it end with what is in the red. LE. Cool. Now what time for read the word? Because probably when we did see the word before, the word is too big. Especially for the little picnic them. Especially for the little baby them. And if you have a daughter, if you have a son. Probably if you might even 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Probably if you might even 25 or 40. So it don't really matter the age. But you have people who think say, yo, them they're hard. No, we are getting to it now. Now, the first thing you need to know to read this is the sound what the letter make. Right? Now you have this letter right here, so. But there's another trick to the letter there. Why am I say that? Because the letter they can make 2 sounds. So it can sound like a K and it can sound like a S. So somebody, except every day that note, somebody tell me what sound this letter I gonna make. The word is circle, right? Oh, you know, you can't even say the word and actually hear the sound in the word. Because it's the sound you put in the word to make the word. So therefore, when you say the word, you can get what the sound. So good sugar. Right? Good. This letter right here so will sound like a S. What does that mean? It means say you're supposed to make the sound where S make right here. So that is all it means. It is not necessarily because of vowel. It is not necessarily because the vowel is in front of it. It is the vowel. What am I say? It's the type of vowel that is in front of it. I never should think we should have said type, but for some other letters, some other vowel, it makes it say a different sound. Right? So in a sense, yeah, you're correct. The vowel that comes after it change the sound of it. So what if it was CA? Or what if it was CO? Or what if it was CU? It would not sound like the S. Because whenever you have the vowel, this vowel A coming after this letter C, this letter C sounds like an K. Good. Exactly. There's a formula to it. We call it the C rule formula. You can go search out the whole of my page, you must find it. you will also find one for G. And it would be beneficial for you. Right? So, not to confuse anybody, this is going to sound like the letter S, which is S. That snake sound there. You can make it as long as you want. S. But guess what? When I do that, I am emphasizing the sound. In reality, when I talk and I say circle, you don't hear S. Because when I talk, it's more quick. But what I am doing is I am emphasizing the sound so that you can hear it. That is me emphasizing it. But when me a call the word, it now go as long and emphasize as how me emphasize it. Right? Definitely say it. Me get what I say now. Yeah, you were correct. It depends on the vowel will come after it. It changes the sound of it, right? Now, here's another trick you need to know. We cover out one part of it, you know. But here one now. You have another type of syllable them call bossy R. See? Why them call it bossy R? It's because you see when time you have a vowel and then now you have a R, a single letter R. Right, the R is what they control, you know? The R controlling. So what happens is that this I and this R come together now. This I and this R come together and form one thing together. So guess what them say? Who can tell me what them say? Use letter in the chat for put together for tell me. Sugar and fresh mommy say the R gets rough. Yeah man. Sometimes the R get rough. Sometimes the R gets soft. But the R is something to keep an eye on. You don't want R around nobody where you do. Nothing where you know. You need to have a camera upon R all the time. Because R we get out of hand, you know. And you need evidence when R get out of hand. So you see say R misbehave. Now, whenever you have a single vowel or any vowel at all, and you have a single letter R coming after it, I tell you, man. I tell you, a problem. Can anybody tell me what these two letters combine and say? Use letters in the chat for represent the sound where you going to get after you said them two there. Right? The word is circle. Use letters to represent the sound where you hear. Somebody who eat breakfast in the morning. Good. Good blunty. Good. Tiwana, you just wake. You wash your face. You brush your teeth. You beard. Can't be out of the morning, I'm not saying like you just wake and run, come out there, but go and eat your breakfast, man. Me see you. Now, somebody said, right? It is going to sound like And when you put all of them together, it is going to sound like sir. So you see this ER, this IR right there, so? The sound that it is going to make is So like you say, You see Sugar and Fresh, son, daughter. You see Jennifer, son, daughter. You see MB. No, I don't know. But you see Tiwana, son, daughter. So now, what have the first sound was sound like what? A S, which is S. And then now, we have So when we put both of them together now, what we end up with? Sir. Sir. Who see that? Who see that? Who see how we get that? Because when we put them two together, you see outside in the real world when time we call them, this is how it sound like, you know? It sound like you say sir. But I it say sir, sir. But guess what? This is sir and this is sir. So, if me did put this right as so, for the word circle, you think it would have still correct? If me put this right as a circle, you think it's still correct? You think that word is no circle where you can run around people? Yes, Kelly, it's two syllables. You think this correct now for be circle where you can just run around people like how Tiwana run around me? No. You know why? Because the spelling leads back to the grammar. Grammar is important. So you can't just get a word for spell and spell it how you feel because you hear it sound like that what you say. It sound like that what you say, yes. But you see the spelling of it is very important. Because if you don't spell it correctly, it'll go wrong. The pronunciation would be correct, but the spelling wrong. Exactly, Saeed. Exactly. Because the pronunciation, it is pronounced the same. But, it'll go wrong. Because you can't find it in the dictionary. If you look for the meaning of what it means, and if you can't find the meaning in the dictionary, that means say, hey, the word no in there. Because any word in there have meaning. Or something for highlight, something for tell you something. But hey, moving on. So we work out the part here. Did you know that that is one syllable? That in itself is one syllable. Right? We call that the bossy R syllable. Because of the R where sugar say rough. The R rough. Yeah, man. But in about that we so rough it up back. You see that sugar? We rough it up back. It won't be like a bully. We are the bully. So we bully it back. Cool. Now, we get on to the next part. This is where these type of syllable comes in. This is now a different syllable. So this over here says a bossy R, this over here says a consonant plus LE. And the answer in a name already. See? CLE. A lot of people know say it's a cl. The word is circle. So how you get it? How you get it? Simple. You see, the letter C, you see when time it there beside a consonant like that, it a go sound like K. Right? It a go sound like the hard C sound, which is K. So when you put them two here together, I promise you when you put them two here together, and you get K, 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 K. By the time you say sir and this, it come like say this over here, so which is the letter E. It come like you not even need to say it. Forget the word. Circle. Circle. K. K. It sounds like the word complete already, don't people? When you put these two together, you get K. 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 However you want to call it. K. K. And you have circle. It sounds like the word done complete already, don't it? Sound like the word done complete? It sound like it complete. But guess what? You cannot have a word as a syllable that don't have a vowel or a vowel sound. So if it don't have a vowel, in that case it don't, it is not a syllable yet. It is not a syllable. If it don't have a vowel sound can use as a letter in replace of a sound where you would normally hear one vowel and make. So when we put back this E right as so, how me life teaches is just like this. Where you can put these two together, and then now, you can practically call that sound as a silent sound. It is not silent. It is a schwa sound. And a schwa sound means that it is very little sound it is going to make. But here's the trick. When you make the sound of the letter L, you practically already make the sound for the E, but you don't realize, you don't really recognize the little sound you make on the L there so. I make the little sound right so over the N. See? So that's how me like to teach this. And then now, I don't need to get into schwa and them thing there, because that I go only confuse somebody who really don't even know it yet for go get confused some more. So what you can do, you can make these two sounds together. And you see, by the time you make these two sounds together, you already say this. This is it's very minimal. Right? So you probably say it a minute if you hear. That's how minimal it is. So that's how you get the word circle. That's how you apply the formula first, and then you start reading. People, give me a round of applause, man. Give me some clap, give me some like, give me some share, give me some tap, give me some emoji in the chat. Jennifer, thank you for that. You know, but out here, I try help put it, you know, I try help put up. We might not good, but I try. You see? So we done the word circle. And we move on to the next word. See? We move on to the next word. Tijuana, love and love alone, you know. Make sure you have a gift next week, you know. Next week, I think, you know. Yeah, man. Madison, big up. Andrew, big up. Now, the word how you look on, I'm just going to catch CLE right so, for the time being. So, when you look on this, you can practice and say cl. And you can say bill. And you can say pull. And you can say cl. You can't say anything when you want to say. Now, this word is what? Big up my audience who send me nice marker for write it. Love and love alone. Now, on the notice, are the same formula apply. The same thing as where Janai did say from early out this morning when she did make tea for everybody. Count back 3. 1, 2, 3. If you can't count, me can't help you. Go on over Tijuana, make Tijuana help you. Go on over Miss Lee, make Miss Lee help you. Because if you can't count, me cannot help you. But hey, again, only if the word end with LE. Only if the word end with LE. Alright. We'll count back 3. 1, 2, 3. What we do after we count to 3? We break it apart. Right after the 3. And for the people who think they're smart and when they reach 3, they want to go so. Cut the letter, no? Cut the letter, because you bad, so cut the letter. You just cut the letter. So now, guess what we have now? We have one syllable on one side, and we have one syllable on one side. Who see that? Who see that? Who see that? Matter of fact, who think that hard? Who think that hard? Because I'm going to ask you if you do not more than count. And that's the formula. We are the formula. No. Come on, people. Yo. Come on. Who see that? I want somebody alone see. It come like when the need for wake up, you know. I need for wake up. I really need for wake up. On and I go and good. Now, it creates 2 different types of syllables. It creates 2 different types of syllables. Now, we have one syllable over here, so what them call what? Close group syllable. You probably don't know it, but them call it close group syllable. Guess what happens when you have a close group syllable? Guess no? Oh, nobody know guess. Alright. Nobody know guess? Fine. Me will wait till you no guess. Come, somebody tell me what. Well, probably we don't know. Probably some do. Me just tell you no. Just because Tijuana say me for tell you no, me I tell you no. You see that letter you write there, sir? That vowel you write there, sir? Who know the short sound for it? Because that is the sound it is going to make. It is going to make the short sound. Why? Because of the type of syllable. The type of syllable affect the pronunciation of the vowel. Me know enough people don't know this, you know? I probably me are one of the first person me see on TikTok I come said this about syllable. The syllable, the type of syllable that it is, affect the pronunciation of the vowel. The type of syllable that it is, affect the pronunciation of the vowel. So sometimes the vowel can sound long, sometimes the vowel can sound short, sometimes the vowel can do all type of things. Sometimes they even come together as team. It is because of the syllable. Now, this syllable will make it a short. You have one symbol for short. Like a little smiley face. Enough people will know that, enough people will not know it. But if you never know it, now you see it. So now you can write it down because you learn it now. Now you're aware. So all me need for do now, for read this word, is what? Make the sound for this. Make the sound for this. Make the sound for this. I'm just put them together. That's how you're going to read that word. You can't read it no other way. So you need to know the sound of the letter P. Some people like to say pa. Some people like to say po. Some people like to say p. But the truth is, if you say pa, you say p, ah. That a pa. If you say po, you say po, oh, po. But the correct way to do it is to take off the pronunciation of the sound where you make out on the end. When you say pa, you take off the a and you get p. So, you try to say it in a way where it not come with no vowel. Because when you reach to the vowel now and you don't say pa down, you say, you're going to say pa. And we not dep on the pi thing because that now going to read pi. You have p, you have e. Now you put them together, you have p. P. What's all this make? For the people who love eat food like Tijuana, after them don't eat, they rub them belly and say what? Because it's nice, not true? Well, at the same sound that you use when you talk, you did know that? Did you know that that is the same sound they use when you talk? At the same sound, but people don't know it's the same sound they talk with. It's just that it is not as emphasized as they think it is emphasized. So the song again. So we're going to put it in. So we have P so far, and then we have what? Pim. And you rub your belly and you feel nice. So the word is actually pim. Right? The word is pim. This word is pim. How you get to it? You have to use the sound, plus you have to know something about the vowel right so. If you don't know that, is a chance you might say pime. Or you might say pam. Or you might say pem. Because you know people like to use whichever sound them feel like them say. But it not go always work like that. Sometimes you get it wrong majority of the time. You just have to. People, what me I do make sense when I learn? Somebody tell me if them I learn. Because I need to know if I learn. Because if I not learn, me in a problem. Worries. No, I should have write it. Don't get so. Good. I'm glad you wanna learn. You did know some maths class on there too? Who did know some maths then there? What you wanna? I love that, you know. I love hear that from you, you know. If you are say that and you know give compliment, me love that. Me accept that. Me take that. Hey people, Tijuana na give compliment, you know. Say if Tijuana said that, you must know say me do a real good job. Yes man, Tijuana make me morning, man. Tijuana make me feel proud, man. So Lily say I'm learning, not me. You all learn. It's not you all learn, it's who all learn. It's the person inside of you all learn. Who is learning, Lily? Alright, cool. So now we have that part you have to deal with. But this is a type of syllable where I just show you how you can deal with it. You can put the P and the L together. What you get? P. Pimple. That not sound like the word, people? Pimple. But remember say you can't leave out the E. The E. Why am I do it like this? If me don't do it like this, I'ma tell you what Tiwana go do, people. Tiwana go tell me the sound for this, tell me the sound for this, and then Tiwana go say out there so. So she go read this as play. So this no word I go become what? Pimple. But the word is not pimple. So I'ma trick her, I'ma take her off the E, I'ma tell her to read that. And then now I say, where you get? And then she tell me that word that upper side, I say she get pimple. Yeah man, that's what you wanna stay. That's how we do the thing. So again, that is the reason why take off the E first, put it back. The syllable cannot exist without a vowel nor a vowel sound. Right? Right, Jennifer? Right. Now, so far, the reason why I said this is also maths class. Anybody ever hear the word derive? Well, I don't remember the word, you know, but we are formulate our thing ourselves. So we get a word. We get a word, right? We get a word, we break up the word. Now, you know, said them two something and something where you can go practice on your own. You can practice cl. You can practice p. You can practice b. BLE, GLE. You can find all of the TLE. People, I come now. I come every day. And I tell you now. You can derive the thing them for yourself. You can see where them have come from. Now, I going to show you something else what I do. What I tell you say you can go do too. Right? But you see, because some of you are lazy and some of you don't like work, Lily, big up yourself. Love that, you know, because some people come this morning and when I tell them to tap the live so that you can get the live, you can know say I'm out here, they run gone. What I say? They run gone. I want a paper. I don't have a paper. What I do? Voila. Alright. May I show you something, you know? Thanks to the gift them people. Big up on yourself. Now, boy, everybody say I do a good job this morning. Me feel good, you see? Now, look here. This is where may I tell you, say, you see the book page in the Pitney them book? You don't even forgot the Superman. Find one of the old book them from last year where the Pitney only write in a 2-page. And you still go buy new books here way. If you send the Pitney go to school, this September and we just gone. Go take one of the old book we have the 1511 page them in it and use it as something resourceful. Now, you don't have to make the Pitney use no scissors. Come look a girl and you tear it. If what that you have, what that you have. Or, if you the parent want to do it, then you can do it. If you can't find a paper, you can go and find a cardboard at the supermarket. So now guess what? This is one piece of paper. This is one piece of paper. What you know? You now watch? If you now watch, type something in the chat. British, you out here again? I'm gonna make a call the UK from family and friends. Yes. I love how now watch. Because guess what? Look here. You see that? I cover it. You see it gone? You see I see everything? Let me write it one look away. Because you probably think of I. Because you know little picnic things say I and L. Watch it again. Who see that? Is it? Are the same thing. You don't have to do it how I do it. But I am showing you. If you don't want the baby to use the scissors, what you can do is you can rip it with your hand. You see me just do it a while ago. It was a live demonstration. Rip it with your hand. Now this is so resourceful for you and the little baby. So that when I get up at morning time, because if you're hungry, hungry like oh, I don't want to call her name, but it starts with T. If you're hungry, let's call T, like how T hungry. When you drink your tea at morning time, you can learn to read. K, P, B, G. It no matter how much of them you want to write. If you write 5 of them, if you write 7 of them, you practice 1 for the whole day if you want. You practice the whole of them for the whole day if you want. You wake up in the morning, 8 o'clock, and you look on it and you say, "Cl." Right? 9 o'clock, you look on it again and you say, "Cl." 10 o'clock come, you look on it again and you say, "Cl." Later down in the evening, what you think you're going to say? You think you're going to say "blip" or what? You're going to say "cl" again. Next day come, if you decide to do it so, Tuesday now you say "p." The whole day they pump. The whole day they pump. You do it 8 o'clock in the morning. Then Wednesday come now. If you decide you like variation, you mix it up. Right? You say "cl." 9 o'clock, you say "p." 10 o'clock, you say "cl." 11 o'clock, you say "p." People, you don't take this thing serious, you know? This what me I do might look like joke and gimmicks. But I promise you, and I promise anyone I know, when time you're ready to read the word pimple, this I got already stand up in your eye. So, if you just need to learn this now because you already know this already. Pimple, you already know pimple because you said pimple last week for the whole week, every day last week you said pimple. So when pimple come now, you know how to say pimple. Now you buck up on circle. Now circle come, you know how to say circle. Cl. You depend on for the whole week, for the whole month, for the whole year. And guess what? When you buck up on a word for say "cl," you're going to say "cl." People, you think that was informative? You think that was good? You think that is something that is sensible? That is something that makes sense? If you think that is something that makes sense, you can book private sessions if you want. You can like the live if you want. You can follow the host if you want. You can say hi to somebody in the chat if you want. You can big up the host if you want. You can big up somebody if you want. You're free. You're free. You can do anything where you want. You can go follow what myself do. You can go get your scissors and you shape them up nice. And you draw your little art on them. And you make the baby color them. You can even have them in a black like this. So guess what? You can color them just the same. So that way, you not just do it so, and it looks so. Now it have color upon it. Mommy, I like pink. Can I use pink? Yes, you can use pink. Daddy, I want red. Can I use red? Yes, you can use red. Mommy, can you color this one? Yes, I can color this one. It don't matter. Mommy, daddy, it don't matter. Are the same thing. See there? You put your color upon it, right? Now, you can decide for draw you look a art upon it, or you look a shape where you like, you look a star. It no matter. It don't matter. You draw it, you color it, you make it look pretty. You make the baby have one nice little time with the something them. You make the baby have one nice little time with the something them, and you also have a nice time with them. See there? This is just a demonstration. And where it come from? It come from these words. And then we apply the formula and we break up the word. Then now we end up with something we call what? Consonant plus LE. When we end up with the consonant plus LE, what happen? Boom! Now we have a code. Code life. So this is a code now. When you see this, you read it. Easy, easy. Easy. Icicle. Bicycle. Anytime you hear cl, anyway, in one word, I promise you, I go and spell it the way. Boy, I'm going to tell you, people, it was fun being out here. And for all of the people who did leave this morning, I'm glad to they leave, because they don't want nothing in their life. I want out here for who want out here and who enjoy out here. People who want to take action out here, sadly, that is enough time I have fun this morning. Right? If you don't want me out here next week Saturday, I go send on my bank account and somebody send me the fee for come out here because I don't charge nobody no fee all no. So I go send on my account and wanna send me the fee. Wanna pay on the fee, I will come out here. Beckham out here again. British out here again. Tijuana out here again. I don't see Shamor this morning, you know. I have to go call her and bother her up or make somebody bother her up and let she in her chat to hide. I see Tanisha out here again. I see Lily come join. I see Tata. I see Kimika. See? I see... I don't hear Celia, you know, but she there still. I see Kelly out here. I see Krishana out here. I see Kewan Mommy out here. I see Child of God. I see Saeed. DJ Kern. I don't hear nothing from him, you know, but him there still. Nama, Ron, Raquel, Beckham again, I don't know. Andrew, big up again, you know. Miss Lee. I have to big up my big friend Tijuana, you know. Tijuana always present, people. I can't trouble her all more, but she always present. She always out here. Yeah, man, I hold the fort and I hold the vibes and everything. Jennifer, big up yourself. Lily again, Precious. Is it? Who me not big up, you know? You no big up on yourself. You don't need nobody to big you up. Big up yourself. Make yourself big. Make them know say, yo, I'm there, you know. Rough it up like her. Sugar the there. I don't know if Sugar there still, but big up Sugar. People, it was a wonderful morning. And I don't see how effective this thing can be. Right? Now, I want to go try what myself do. Try it with a little baby. Try it with your uncle if him can't read. Try it with your auntie if she can't read. Try it with your nephew, your niece. Try it with your friend. Try it with all the enemy. Tell the enemy, say, yo, I know say you can't read it, but boy, I help you. Say, yo, hold this. Yeah, man. Try it, man. Just try it. Just go and try it. Right? I'm teaching you from the root. And Precious, I know you say 1, 2, 3. But more than why you say 3, 2, 1 because after you're done, that's the plan. That's how it go look. So I know why you say 1, from here so 2, then this so, then 3, then this so. It probably still work, you know, but not for how you want it work. But me get where you probably say still. 1, 2, 3. Easy as 1, 2, 3, man. Let's count back. Let's reverse. Yeah, man. Start at the end of the word and reverse. So people, wanna enjoy the life, me enjoy the life. I probably come out here tomorrow in the evening, probably. I think I might come. In the evening hours, I don't have no specific time yet, but it's a possibility. It's a strong possibility. If I have a 9 o'clock, I might come out still. But probably before that still. But so tomorrow evening, sometime, I wanna go and practice them something I wanna learn today and come back and tell me if it work. Come back, come teach them back to me. So I know it's alright then. I never out here and set them on in just a talk, and it just fall upon deaf ears and it not go away. Do your thing. It not have to be like how I say, right? It not have to be like, well, good thing you're there this morning. Krishana, that good thing you catch this morning. So if you don't catch this morning, you would catch tomorrow, but you catch this morning. Yes, precious. Love that. Right? Love that. So people, why am I tell you? You can't have a set of cards like this. Your list of cards like this. Not the point still, but you can't have a thing. And you just run them off one by one and you just study it in a game or anything. People, that is the end of the session for today. You don't want me out here, you don't book an appointment, you want private class, you don't want nobody know say them a go a class. Just book a private appointment. Just text me upon TikTok and get the information. That's it for today. Have a nice day. Have a nice end of the week. And big up on yourself. Who now follow me so when I come live and I get the notification. Who not send me nothing yet, can send me. Now or when I come back. Or take my bank account, it not really matter. Anyway. Who not pay for this morning session yet, still depend on who inside. So you can just, yeah man. But big up on yourself, have a nice day. And go do the demonstration on the just get. Alright people? Enough love.